After nearly 5 weeks of waiting, hoping, and praying, we finally come to the end of the window for the 2010 Rip Curl Cup, presented by Power Balance. During that time, we never got the day of days out here at Padang. Nothing good enough for the ultimate Tuberiding contest. We've had a few fun days. Padang flared up. 32 of the world's best tube riders got a taste, but it just wasn't on this year. Contest director Pete Matthews. Pete, let's hear it from your mouth. What's the call?
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to cancel this year's Padang Cup. We really want this contest to be truly a tube riding event. So we want Padang, at 6 to 8 feet and pumping, in the right tides and the perfect day. That's why we have such a long waiting period. I think it's actually really cool that we're canceling it since we didn't get the waves, 35 days of just, we've been making daily videos every day, which I don't even think anyone's taken on that kind of thing. I mean, even WCTs are only 10 days long. For 35 days, we've all lived together and made videos and photos and surfed and, basically waited for the swell to come for 35 days. And, even though the contest didn't happen this year, it was still like an amazing experience.
Official Padang Cup photographer Mick Curley. Looks like we're not on this year. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like it. Hasn't played the game with the waves this year, but saying that, we've had pretty pumping surf from time to time, and had the chance to shoot with all the top surfers in the world. So we've got a lot of work done. But yeah, 2010, it's not looking like it's on.
It's been an incredible 35 days here on Bali. 32 of the world's best tube riders have been hanging out. We've been scoring great waves. We've had some wild times at night. Let's see what the surfers have to say. Now we're joined by Padang Cup invitee Bruno Santos from Brazil. Bruno, we had maybe a medium-sized swell on the charts. Looks like it's coming in maybe September 2nd. But contest directors have decided not to hold out for that swell, not to extend the waiting period. What do you think of the decision?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the next swell, they're going to be enough. Especially after last year, the waves was the best as it gets. So it's a barrel contest, so nobody want to surf in small Padang. Everybody want to surf some big barrels like last year. Yeah, the waves, they're going to be big enough for the cones. But the life in Bali is still really good. You can surf every day here at Ulus, Temples, Secrets. Like the smallest day, you can surf 2 feet, 3 feet, sometimes 3 barrels in race tracks. So the life in Bali is still really, really good.
Marehu, you got an invite to the 2010 Rip Curl Cup after winning the Raglan Pro back home in New Zealand. What was it like for you coming to Bali for the Rip Curl Cup for the first time?
It was a lot of excitement. I was hoping for an awesome contest. It didn't end up happening, but that's still cool. The experience alone, just being here around the surfers and the organisers, was more than enough. I got to see a lot of good surfing and meet a lot of good people, so that made up for it.
If you get an invitation for next year, will we see you back here in Bali?
Definitely, hands down. Love to be here. Best contest ever. Couldn't dream of anything else.
Made, you're a local out here on the Bukit. You know better than anybody about Padang. Padang's on its own schedule, right? When it breaks, it's a special thing. Tell us about Padang.
Padang is a very special place. When it's on, it's really good. And Padang doesn't break very often, but that's why it makes it so special.
We've had some pretty strange weather, pretty strange surf in Bali this season, yeah?
Oh yeah, normally this August, normally a lot of big swell, but this August we have a lot of rain and it's not so much big days, so it's still okay. It's all good. And it's on when it's on.
Flynn, you've been here since day one of the waiting period, actually before the waiting period even started. You're here for the opening ceremony. Whole lot of waiting for this thing to go down. Didn't happen. How do you feel?
I feel good. I think they made the right decision to hold out and wait for a legitimate Padang swell, which never came, and it ain't that bad. We've been doing a lot of surfing and still surfing really perfect waves. Everyone's really friendly. Landscape's beautiful. The Padang Cup is pretty much one of the best surf contests once it's on, whenever it's on. The contest, the wave didn't wake up, but at the same time, it's been a really great 5 weeks regardless. So I'm already looking forward to next year.
been an incredible 5 weeks here in Bali. We've had some great waves, some wild nights, and everybody's already looking forward to the 2011 Rip Curl Cup. We'll see you right back here at Padang Padang next year. Until then, it's on when it's on.